Back to East Texas Live on KETK. Well, being diagnosed with cancer can be a scary and difficult time.
ETMC offers several support groups to help, and joining us to talk more about this is Henderson, a social worker with ETMC Tyler.
Hi.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about these programs. Why is it so important for a cancer patient to have a support system?
Cancer diagnosis is a very grim diagnosis to receive. A lot of times the first things that people associate with being diagnosed with cancer would be chemotherapy, radiation, extremely expensive medications. There's hair loss, physical issues that come with it. And so what we want to do is be able to provide cancer support on an emotional level. It certainly is not a form of therapy, but it is peer support. So we're able to have people come into the groups. They're able to meet people who have the same issues that they do. It's a common demographic. They're able to discuss the issues that they might have had. There are survivors, and then there are people who are currently suffering from cancer involved in the group. So they learn from each other. So it's just a great benefit for the cancer survival scheme. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you think it helps to be in a group setting and talk to other people who are going through the same thing as you?
It's an amazing source of support. People draw from that. You know, when you come to support group, you do see then that other people are surviving cancer. You hear so many negative things about it on television. You read about it. You know, one of the worst things that you can do is Google it. That's what doctors always like to tell people. Do not Google it.
Don't do it.
Exactly, don't do that. But when you come to support group, you're able to glean information from others. Some of the members of our support groups have been survivors for 1 year, some up to 5 years, and then others, we have separate support groups for people who have been survivors for longer than 5 years. And certainly one of the most major fears and concerns of any cancer patient, and survivors as well, is the fear of recurrence. And so you're able to draw support and develop your coping skills as well. So it's just an all-around benefit. It's great.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about the makeup of the cancer support groups. Is it men? Is it women? What age ranges?
We have both. As far as I know, we don't have anyone who's under the age of 18, but we do have male and female. We have one group that's called East Texas Cancer Support. That group runs in 10-week increments, and we have a curriculum that we lead that by. It's for people who are newly diagnosed with cancer, and then also for the survivor of 0 to 5 years. So you're able to come in when you're newly diagnosed, get all kinds of information, and learn from people who are new cancer survivors. So it's peer-led and it's facilitator-led. So.
Do you also, or go ahead.
Well, on that, is it treatment? What are they learning, I guess, in the program? Is it about treatment? Is it about outlook?
They do. They learn about that. We don't offer any medical advice or clinical advice per se, but you are able to come in and talk to people who have had cancer, who've been through chemotherapy, and say, hey, what's the best way to deal with this? Or where did you go for this treatment? Or how did you deal with hair loss? Or how were you able to afford your medications? And also being social workers, we're able to intervene if there's a crisis and assist with affordability of medications, direct you to community resources that can help. So it just has several benefits.
Well, are there also things for the families that are affected, or the mothers, the fathers, the wives, the kids? Okay.
There are, absolutely. We encourage everyone who comes to group to bring at least one person with them if they're able to bring a support person. Some bring friends, some bring spouses, others bring their parents, sisters, brothers, just whoever your system of support is. We welcome them as well.
That's great. And if people want to find out more information about the groups, where can they go?
www.etmc.org.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.